Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Franco here, and I'm back with another Clash of Clans video today. And today, Clan War Leagues finally ended. And this is a little bit of a complicated result that we've had compared to previous seasons or months. So we ended up getting fourth. But if I show you how we got fourth, it would kind of show that we could have actually promoted this month. So if we take a look at War One, all good. We had 41 to 38 there. We won War One against the number six clan, so that all makes sense. And then War Two, we go into it and we're like, this is gonna be easy war. We'll sweep them, no problem, against United Warriors. They were like pretty low in the pack. Um, come day two and we actually lose. And we lose because someone didn't attack. And I was like, all they had to do, we had the percentage within two. Realistically, you get about six per attack. I was like, all you need is a 50% two star, and we would have won. So that would have been two extra stars and then 20 extra. And keep in mind, this guy, Clash King, that missed, he went perfect for the rest of Clan War Leagues because he has 18 stars. So he missed one attack. So he probably would have gotten a three star. I think that's pretty fair to say considering he went three stars for all the other ones. So that's an extra 23, I mean, not 23, 13 stars that we could have gotten because that's three for him and then 10 for the win that we didn't end up getting. And it was kind of sad because he actually left to go farm ores in his other clan and then didn't come back. And we were like, no way. And I sent a message and I even joined that clan. And I was like, dude, if you're going to leave the farm ores, don't become inactive. Simple as that. But I'm sure it was just an accident. It happens. Life happens. But I was like, if you're going to go farm ores, you have to do your attack first before going. I was like, I'm fine with farming ores, whatever. So then we faced well, it was the number one clan. And we ended up losing to them. Morales were pretty low after that day two loss. I'm not gonna lie. I think I even had my first one star here with Franco 2, which is just my rushed account. And then we go here to War 4, and it happens again. It's a tie war. We just don't have destruction percentage. All they had to do was get a one star, a 50% one star, or even a 1% one star. It doesn't matter. Just get the town hall. And this guy May just missed his attack. And then what happened even more tragically? So say May attacked. I think he would have gotten a two star. So that's an extra. Now we're at 15 stars, and then we would have gotten the bonus 10 there. So that would have been 25 stars. And if we take a look at the leaderboard, 25 stars would have gotten us pretty close to first place. We would have been pretty close promoting, and it was just kind of disappointing for the rest of Clan War leagues. I'm not going to lie. There's really not too much motivation you can have. We started pulling it together, but for me personally, I was like, we're not getting promoted this month. And I know the best thing is try to get the highest placement you possibly can. Um, and I don't really, I think I'm pretty confident that next Clan World Leagues we will be able to promote. And I thought I'd show off my second and third account because I don't really think I show them too often. But this is my Franco 2 account. I have everything built for Town Hall 17. And I'm just upgrading the Town Hall now, hoping to get to Town Hall 18. And these were the two accounts that we actually had to throw in Clan War League. So that's actually not the greatest of signs. And this one's a little bit easier to see what it's like because this is the progress base. And I just have to max out these two cannons and archer towers just to be able to get the multi-gear archer or the multi-gear tower, and then we're pretty good. Then I'm not going to upgrade anything else. I don't really care too much about this account. I just kind of let it chill, and we needed two more for clan release. We were really low on numbers this time, so I needed to throw these two guys in, and I was like, I don't really know if they're that bad. So I was like, I actually think they're better than some of the people in this clan that are pretty good because we have 13 solid other people. And if we even look at the leaderboards, they outperformed almost all, well, they went 5 and 6. I'm not going to say almost all the people, but they performed very, very, very well. And I was like, you know, I don't think that's a fair metric. So if we take a look over here, I'm going to take it over at this spreadsheet that I made. So I actually made this spreadsheet here, which I named the CWL. Why is it so far zoomed in? Come on. Okay. There's something going on here. This isn't right. I'm gonna have to reload that. Sorry about that. But So I made this net star. So if you see the yellow column here, this net stars, and what this factored in was the offensive. So if you look at day one for Alex here, Alex had an offensive 3 star and a defensive 2 star. That means his net star for that day was 1. And then then this is net star of 2, and then net star 0, and then net star 1, and then he had +1 and then -1. So essentially, it averaged out to he had a net gain of 3 stars for our clan. And we have this guy, Ted, who went absolutely perfect in Clan War leagues and ended up getting a net gain of 7, which is kind of insane. And then we see Franco 2 and 3 down here, and we had a net loss of -3. And so this is the whole chart basically, and it goes for everybody. And I made sure that there were the right numbers by putting in the total stars and then also the net total stars, which is +3, which is a little bit weird. And we got ended up getting fourth place. But if we head back to Clash of Clans here, so what I did is I always just updated the clan with the pin message of what happened every day with the net stars. So I just put them out right here. I said final net stars, Ted +7, Lunatics +5, Alex V2 +4, Alex +3, Zimirly +2, and then everybody else went negative. So 5 people went positive and 10 people went negative. And I actually think this is a more realistic way to give out Clan War League medals. So if I was a biased leader, which sometimes I am, I'm not gonna lie, I would just give it out the bonuses here to the top 7 people, and I would just go right like this, and I would figure, I don't really need the bonuses on these rushed accounts, so I'll just give it to my main account, and then we'll give one to the next person in line, that's Brew Crew. But I do not think that's fair. So what I said is I'm giving out the bonuses to the net star people. So if we look at the net star people, we have 10 lunatics, both Alex's, and Zamir Lee. So we have Ted, Lunatics, Alex, I don't know, Zimirly, and the other Alex. And then I was like, we still have 2 more to give out. And I was like, to be fair, I went -2. I was just getting pretty tanked on defense, and I was not doing great on offense. I was like, it has to go out to the person that had the tie break, the most stars, most percentage at the highest net stars. So that means I'm going to end up giving it out to, if we look at the clan here, it's going to be Brew Crew and Clash King. So I figure I'll give it out on camera just to show kind of the thought process and what you should really be doing if you care about the clan and you want to get in-depth stats, because realistically, this is the most accurate way to kind of track how the offensive and defensive contributions are to the clan and basically the overall net value. So that's the bonuses there. And it's kind of sad I didn't actually end up getting bonuses, but I think I have more than enough to get through next month. And hopefully I get them next month. And hopefully even next month we end up getting promoted to champions too. So if we take a look at, well, hi YouTube. Great. If we take a look at our previous war log, we went fourth our first time in Champ 3. We haven't gotten demoted from Champ 3. Then we went third, second, and I was like, this is the month. March is the month. Didn't end up happening. We ended up getting a fourth when realistically it probably would have been a second, probably would have been a third, probably just as good as that second place, even though we had 3 people end up leaving that all went perfect. So if you want to hear a little bit more about that, watch the video from last month. I'll link it in the description or at the end of the video there. And then finally, we have our Sorry Man 3.0. So this is our feeder clan. If you watch the videos and you end up liking them, consider joining this clan. This is, I mean, it's a little bit more casual compared to Sorry Man 2.0. The minimum required Town Hall is only Town Hall 14, and we're just in Crystal 1. So we're not doing too good. And last time I would throw in Franco 2 and 3 and attack all the way up. They were at the bottom to the top 2 people, so everybody could shift down 2 places. But this time we actually ended up not having them. So everybody had to attack their mirrors. And I still haven't decided how I'm going to go out with Clan War League medals. I think I'm just going to go right down the list. But I know someone told me that they want it on their other account. So someone, yeah, give Envy to Gravedigger. And then this guy, I guess I haven't been on here a little bit, but I guess this guy ended up leaving. So yeah, and that guy ended up being an elder and leaving too. You guys can read the chat on your own. But I think that's the most fair way to go. We're just going to give it out right down the list. We're going to skip Envy and we're going to go to Wow, that's actually all of them. We don't have many to give out at all. So we're gonna have to give it out to Gravedigger here, and I think that's actually everybody. I don't think anybody else said they want it on their other accounts, but let's give it out to these accounts too. I hope I'm not messing up anything. Yeah, so those guys all deserved it. All of them went perfect except for Destroyer 200, but hey, he'll take it. Why not? So congrats to those people too. But before I end this video, I had to show off one of my attacks on this Wallbreaker account that I know people love this account and they think it's so fun. And I just went to Town Hall 16, so I had boosted troops this whole Clan War Leagues. I'm not really sure. I haven't watched this replay back in a couple of days, but I think it was this one on day two. And I honestly, if you love this account with the Wallbreakers, I honestly think, yeah, this is my greatest attack I have ever done on this account. So I really need to show it here. And that is no understatement. If you're like, oh, this is so easy, like you try it, honestly. So I go in with the Queen Giant Arrow from the bottom with the Warden, and I'm testing out up top just to see where I can put the Flame Flinger, making sure any skeleton traps, giant bombs get triggered, because there is a little decent value there. We got some ricochet cannons up there, and honestly, at Town Hall 16, this Wallbreaker account kind of struggles, because it's kind of hard to Queen Walk through ricochet cannons. Fireball was a little bit weak, because that Inferno's still up, and it ends up frying the Unicorn. Not the end of the world. RC's going in. I got the new Spirit Fox on the RC, so she's getting some nasty value there. Queen's walking around the outside. I'm like, let me put the King on support with the RC because I think she's going to walk pretty far. Honestly, this is looking like a pretty good attack. It's like, what could really go wrong here? RC's just tearing through the base with that Spirit Fox. She's about to take out the Eagle Artillery, and I lose track of the Queen. Queen almost goes down. I throw down a clutch invisibility, and I was like, oh no, healers are in a bind here. They're getting roasted by the Town Hall. Queen ends up going around the outside. Everything that looked like it was going so well ends up looking like it's going so horrible. RC goes down, Warden goes down, Queen's about to go down, and I was like, no, this is going to be a 2-star. And honestly, it's okay. It's hard to attack your own Town Hall level with only wall breakers. So I wasn't too upset when this was happening. And I was like, the Flame Flinger just popped. There is still some time. I have all my wall breakers. So I was like, what can I do here? And the one spell I saved was the revive spell. So I was thinking in my head, what could I revive and when? I was like, Queen, I revived, she's gonna die right away. Warden, obviously, same thing. I was like, I have to revive the Royal Champion here. So Royal Champion's sitting there. I could have revived her early, but I think it wouldn't have helped because she would have just got fried. I popped the King's ability, I think, at the perfect time because time was kind of an issue here, and I happened to trigger the Poison Tower with wall breakers, and the King goes through, RC goes through, and I was like, at some point, I was like, oh my god, I'm about to 1-star. And then it turned around. I was like, if I 1-star, that would be so horrible. I swapped the people that 1-star. And then it turned around. RC ends up going down again from the Town Hall Blast. And it turns out and being a 3-star. I thought that was one of the most clutch RC revives that I've ever had. And I ended up messing up pretty bad. I had the Rocket Spear, and usually I just launch the Rocket Spear as soon as I drop her, and I just like forgot. King hits a tornado trap, and at this point I was like, a multi-inferno is not taking out the King. And that was a 3-star, and I thought you guys would enjoy that replay because I thought it was pretty epic, honestly. But yeah, that's the result for us in Crystal League 1. And at fourth isn't bad, considering we didn't have the buffer of 2 down from Mirror. I know it's a little bit worse than last time, but we're getting pretty strong. And I really think we can get promoted to Masters 3 in this clan, and maybe demoted back down because we're not that good. But um, I think it'll be a pretty good achievement having it at Masters 3, and hopefully one day back to Masters 1. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And also, before I end the video, I have to show what I did as soon as Clan War League ended. So we'll take a trip over to my progress base over for just a second. And when it ended, I had full Dark Elixir in this guy too. And then I had full Dark Elixir in all the storages. And I was like, what do I do? And I was like, oh yeah. So I upgraded the Queen. She's going to level 100. And I will make a video as soon as she's level 100 because that means I have 3 max hero levels. And then we got this Minion Prince who has to go to level 90, and he will be down indefinitely for many months. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. Next video, peace. Oh my god.